Hello, who are you and where are you from?
I'm Ellie. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida.
My name's Jonathan, and I've lived in Cape Coral my whole life.
All right, and what do you do?
I'm a lifeguard for Lee County.
And I'm an art teacher for Lee County.
Wow. And before we start the interview, you said something about moving away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have plans in roughly 5 years to move up, probably around Rochester, New York, just to get away from the heat and, melting ice caps and all that.
And being afraid of storms my whole life, so yeah.
And we have one coming.
Yeah.
That's
There's
for sure.
always a sense of impermanence that it's scary. So.
And so has the climate changed much since you were kids?
It really has. Summers have gotten hotter, more humid. Winters have gotten, shorter.
Or
and
non-existent almost.
Honestly,
sometimes.
yeah.
I remember it being colder for a lot longer during the winter. So it's different, that's for sure.
And what about these days? Do you worry about it much every day? Say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most concerned. Where would you put your concern?
9.5.
Honestly, like 7.5.
Yeah, I think about it a lot because I just bought a house, so it's something that weighs on me heavily. And every time I go over the bridge, I look at the water and I'm like, is that higher? Is that higher than it was before? It feels like it's higher. It's not going to take much for it to go over. I never see it low. I never see low tides that are like really low that I feel like I remember seeing when I was younger. So yeah, it bothers me a lot.
And then what about the future? Are you optimistic or pessimistic about the climate? And is there anything we can do about it?
Honestly, more pessimistic than optimistic. I don't think there is much that we, the average person, can do. I think it falls more on the larger companies, mass production, honestly discouraging people being independent and not reliant on them. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Pessimistic for sure. I mean, there's a level of I feel like we're gonna need something drastic, and I feel like we're getting close to something drastic. Like we need a serious problem to kind of shock the system and freak people out. We need to have like multiple hurricanes in one spot over and over again until something gets wiped off the face of the planet, or stuff getting flooded enough to where it's just gonna stay that way. If we lose like parts of Miami, maybe people will start paying attention. But we need something that's going to be non-reversible for us to actually do anything about it.
Well,
because they have to lose money. Someone has to lose a lot of money
Yep.
for it to happen.
Well, you kind of touched on it, though. It's less than a year ago we had Hurricane Ian hit here.
Yeah.
And also we had this heat dome all summer, this pretty bizarre year of weather.
Right. Yeah, it's just even that I don't see it being enough because of how much it feels they were covering things up in order to keep the industry that we have here alive. So it makes some sense, but it's also like gross to cover up as many deaths as they covered up to cover up all the I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Here at December in Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you very much.
Thank you.